Well, hey, welcome to the Panther Podcast. I'm Mr. Basotti, assistant principal here at the high school, and I'm joined with Trinity and Baylee today. Girls, go ahead and introduce yourself so everybody knows who you are and kind of what you do here.
So I'm Trinity. I am the junior co-president of the Smile Club here at FCHS. I play varsity softball and volleyball, and I also run the Panthers for a Purpose program we have here.
Cool.
I'm Baylee Hunt. I'm the sophomore co-president of the Smile Club. I'm also a co-captain on the varsity cheer team, and I'm a part of FBLA, and I run track and field.
You guys do it all. You do it all. So the purpose of this one, I want to highlight something that you guys do, and you as co-presidents, you guys have the platform to talk about it. So maybe tell people what the Smile Club is, what kinds of things you guys do, and the purpose of the Smile Club.
So I can start with Ray of Sunshine.
Okay, that's fine.
So you can see our shirts here. They say Ray of Sunshine, and that is a nonprofit organization to Laura. I forget her last name. It's like really weird to pronounce. But she started it after her daughter, she was in college. She was a UK student, and she passed away, sadly committed suicide. And Ray of Sunshine is all about the stigma around suicide and, taking that away, because suicide is real and it shouldn't be like something everyone's scared to talk about.
Right.
So it's also about mental health awareness just in general. And so I'll just break down the name for you. Ray, the girl that committed suicide, her middle name was Ray, Taylor Ray Knoll. So instead of Ray of Sunshine, everybody said she was a Ray of Sunshine to be around. So they just used her middle name. And then the sunshine, you can see these like little curly things right here. It was because she was bright blonde hair with really very curly hair, like coils. So that's how they incorporated the logo, and it basically just shows how, like, Taylor's life, she did so much. She was like Beta Club president, FCCLA president, state office president or something.
She did a lot.
She was doing stuff at UK, and it just shows that even if your life is so perfect on the outside, there's a lot of stuff that can go on the inside.
Right.
And Smile Club kind of just, we want people to be seen and heard.
Yeah. Okay.
Much.
Baylee, you have anything to add to that?
As co-presidents, we did just have Laura to come here and speak and kind of tell that story to all of our students here and all of our staff. And our job as Smile Club is make sure that everybody at the school has the resources they need. If they're struggling with mental health, they know they can come talk to one of us, or they can talk to Miss Perry. And we also do plenty of fundraisers to try to help bring staff and students together. And what Smile Club is just really, it just stands for smile. We just want to make everybody smile and make sure everybody's in good mental health.
Yeah. So what kinds of things outside of the speaker? You guys have done some other little things. So maybe give them an idea of some of the things that you guys do throughout the year. Just the little games and different things that you guys kind of put on for staff and students.
One of the fundraisers we did recently, it was called Luck of the Irish, and we had a table set up at lunch, and any student or any staff could put $1 in to vote for a teacher or any staff here, or it was like $5 for 6 votes.
Right.
And whoever had the most votes at the end, our vice president, Garrett Watson, we bought him a huge inflatable like Irish costume, and he followed that teacher around all day, and it was Mr. Woods. And everyone loved it. There were pictures. Everybody's taking pictures with them, posted them on their Snapchat stories and stuff, and in our photo circle. And we just had a blast with it. And honestly, it wasn't anything so serious, but it just made people smile, and that's what we're all about.
Yeah. And if you guys know Garrett, it would be terrible to be the person who is followed around by Garrett.
Yeah.
And this coming Monday the 28th, it is Taylor's birthday, and we're going to go to the football field and do a balloon release for her birthday and hopefully get some Dairy Queen ice cream up in here with some sprinkles.
And we all love Dairy Queen ice cream,
do.
especially from our Dairy Queen here in town. So Smile Club just kind of exists to just brighten people's day, right? To spread that smile. Are there anything else that you guys do or that you guys are a part of within our school that you also want to share with the group?
I could probably talk about Panthers for a Purpose a little bit.
Sure.
That is a club that I started my freshman year in April, so we only had one meeting that year, and the first Thursday of every month, I invite in a local pastor, youth minister to come give a devotional before school, starting like 7:20 and lasting until, 7:45 is when the bell rings. So just between that point, some people do 5 minutes, some people do 20 minutes. Just it's whatever they feel on their heart that they should share with us.
Right.
And I always provide breakfast for anyone who comes. And if Baylee comes, Mr. Basotti has spoken.
Right.
It's always great. Right now we have about 40 people that come now. So that was really fun. And then we got to attend the leadership banquet this year and the past year. So we're actually being recognized as a real club now.
That's awesome.
Which is great. Now, we don't do much stuff on, like, club days because it's more stuff before school because you kind of can't do that kind of stuff in school hours.
There's some rules.
So it's just really cool to see that instead of 10 kids coming now, 40 kids are waking up a little bit early on those Thursday mornings to come hear the Word of God.
Yeah. So, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And I can tell you that our students are like waiting until about 7:39 to leave their cars kind of people. So coming into the building at 7:10, 7:15 on those days is a big deal. So for those of you guys that may not get that whole dynamic, I work that door, and there's about 40 of them coming in the parking lot last minute. So,
one of them.
Yes, they're both one of those people. So seeing them come in early, that's encouraging. And as a former pastor, still part of a church, as a pastor actually, it's encouraging to see you guys pursuing that. So this last question might take a little bit of thought, and if you guys need a second, that's fine. But how do you guys feel like Fleming County High School has helped you all realize, the passions that you have for like things like the Smile Club, things like Panthers for a Purpose, and how we maybe encourage you guys to pursue those within the school?
Yeah, so I'm a sophomore this year, and I know coming in a freshman year from 8th grade definitely hit me pretty hard. I wasn't expecting it. The middle school kind of just was a breeze for me, and the high school was not, to put it lightly. And I just realized that mental health was a real thing that people really do struggle with, and I think that's kind of what led me towards the Smile Club, and I really just realized I want to help people with those mental health and people that are struggling, because I know with me, freshman year, I did hide it very well, and I know that everybody can hide it pretty well, so it's always just nice to see a familiar face in the hallway, somebody that you can talk to, just tell everybody hello. You never know what anybody's going through. So.
Yeah. Kind of more about the Smile Club, like, when this started, I'm a junior co-president, and one random day I got a text from Baylee. Baylee and I had really never spoken before. I was like, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? Like, what happened?
Right.
I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, Baylee's texting me. I've never spoken to Baylee before. So I open it. She's like, hey, do you want to come be a co-president? I'm like, you know what? Sure, why not? Because I've learned here at the high school, never say no unless it's bad. Say no if it's bad.
There are some things.
Say no if it's peer pressure.
Say no if it's bad. But never say no to opportunities presented to you. Right. So I was like, you know what? Why not? So I took it. And now to see that I'm here doing a podcast and you guys are watching, and just because I said yes to that random text, that is crazy to me.
Yeah. It's cool. And I love that you said, with those opportunities saying yes. I think, our goal as administration and as teachers within a high school is to provide as many opportunities for you guys to find something that you guys can connect with, some kind of passion that you guys can grab a hold of, whether it's academically or whether it's socially. We want to provide that opportunity, and it's so encouraging that you guys have stepped up the way that you have, and that you guys do what you do to try to brighten people's day is huge. And so that's something that really, I hope that people that watch will be inspired by what you guys are doing. So is there anything else that you guys want to share for the people watching?
Well, we can kind of go like academically. I know this is more about like Smile Club and stuff.
You're fine.
But I just did my exit interview for this year, like a few periods ago, and I got to present my BPI website to Mr. Hart. And I've always been the one to like, we have all year to do these BPI websites, but I'm just gonna do it in April. Right. So I'm sitting here last night, like just polishing it up because I have to present it. I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, I've done a lot. Like I've gotten a lot of opportunities to do things here that I never really would have done if I didn't say yes to all these opportunities. So it's really cool to see how it's all on one website. So that's what, like, the BPIs, they kind of suck sometimes. But honestly, to have it all in one place, it's kind of nice. And when I was scrolling through, looking at all the Smile Club stuff, Panthers for a Purpose stuff, I was like, wow, like this has been a great place for me to do these things.
Yeah, and even something that seems kind of tedious has a point.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just you add these little things throughout the year, and you're like, well, I really don't know if I've done much this year, and it's just awesome to go back and look at it and just see, like, wow, I've done a lot more than I thought I did.
Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah. Okay. So listen, I want to be upfront. I think you guys are great. I think you guys are both bright spots in our school. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for our next episode. I'm not sure when I'll release that just yet, but stay tuned for the next one, and we will see you next time.